want to welcome each and every one of you all to the Sports Reel, coming live to you from the Sports Dogs. I'm one of your hosts, Skeeto, and on my left is Jude Campbell.
What we're really doing here today, well, as the Sports Dogs page would indicate, we are about the fans. You know what I mean? We're here to bring the fans' point of view. Let you know, as sports fans, you know, the best thing we do is talk. So we come to talk sports, basically, right? And today we be talking about Euros
2012.
Yeah, 2012 big competition starting on Friday.
Yeah, this Friday coming up.
8. And the way we're gonna be dealing with it is we're breaking down the big sides.
Big sides, the so-called big sides. We won't be able to bring the coverage, yeah. What we're gonna do is talk about it, and at least we'll be one of the few Caribbean sports medias that actually pronounce these words properly. Understand? So
we'll try. We'll try at least. We'll try.
Especially with Croatia.
Yeah, especially with Croatia.
Right, but we have the lineup. Well, I mean, everybody talking about Spain, talking about Germany. So me personally, I still go die hard and say France.
Right.
You know.
All right.
Looking at the team, looking at the defense, the midfield, and the attacking lineup is like, to me, is something new. It's like a new team. It was like the renaissance of the 1998 team when they but they had this band with Cantona.
Right.
I think that was in '95, and it was like, wow, how they're gonna develop a midfield and an entire team without a key player at that start, you know. And since the 2010 World Cup.
The debacle.
Yeah,
the disaster.
I mean, they still had a couple. They had a couple of players that they in contention, thinking that they're not supposed to be on a team like Patrice Evra and Frank Ribery because they were part of
the mutiny.
Yeah, the mutiny.
Yeah.
But they make part and parcel of the team. But we talk about Patrice Evra, and I think they gave him the captain band. Yeah, no, they gave Philip Mexes the captain band. Right? But I mean, between him and Gail Clichy is a battle. I mean, I would go with Patrice Evra for experience, but Clichy
real error prone, you know. He real error prone. And as much as I might feel Evra is not the strongest right back anymore.
Left back.
But left back.
We're watching it from right.
Yeah. But I still think he a little bit more solid than Clichy. Yeah, definitely.
Well, yeah. But the new school France boy, the Ben Afras, the Mene. I like Jeremy Menez. Like
Remy.
No, Remy injured.
He injured?
Yeah.
Serious?
He can't take part of the Euros, and I was looking forward to seeing him.
Yeah.
See if they would try the 2 forward, like the old school Henri Trezeguet, which Trezeguet is. But they brought results, and seeing that they still have Karim Benzema, they would probably have a lineup right behind them, just waiting to fire guns.
Right.
What do you think about Spain?
Well, that's the first side I wanted to get into, right? Well, Spain coming in good stead, ranked first in the world. They're in good form. They're performing in the friendlies. They beat up on South Korea. The game against China wasn't so easy, but you know they win. They win. At the end of the day, they win. You know, there's everybody's favorite. Well, not everybody, but most people's favorites. The problem I seen with them though is squad composition. They have a lot of and what could be the biggest advantage could actually be, to me, I feel the biggest disadvantage, and that is the kind of fluidity in the team. They have a lot of players, midfielders especially, could come forward and play forward roles, score goals, that kind of thing. And they have a lot of quality in the midfield. They have Javi Martinez, remember saying about him, right? Now, apparently, Del Bosque is deciding to use him as a defensive mid, if he plays at all. Yeah, because he plays a dual role on Bilbao, either defensive mid, he's dropped back as a centre back every now and again. But he's in the midfield. Apart from him, you have Iniesta, Xavi, Fabregas, Busquets, Cazorla, David Silva, and Jesus Navas.
Mata.
Well, the listing matters are forward, but that's exactly what I was talking about just now. They have a lot of fluidity. He said, now Jesus Navas will probably come forward and play on the right as opposed to in the midfield. But where they fit in the rest of them players? we have no idea what kind of line. No, in the friendlies, because a lot of the Barca players are still tired. Del Bosque was kind of selective in how we use them, so you still don't have a clue really as to what lineup he going with. But that midfield is.
What the Barca players tired
They play a Copa del Rey final up to the other day. Oh God, get him about 80-something games they play in the season, if I'm not mistaken. So they
and I think what people didn't realize is that teams like Barcelona and that's Barcelona.
Yeah.
They run it since 2010.
Yeah. 2010 without much of a rest.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, they definitely have that problem in terms of how they're gonna find a way to fit all these players in and goal scoring. Llorente and Torres. No, that brings me to another big issue. Soldado. I have a big problem with Soldado not making the side. How did Torres make it before him? Torres scored a hat-trick against some good side in the Premiership. A goal my daughter would have scored against Barcelona. So that busting up the net for Valencia. How he can't make that side?
But I mean, you see what I think what coaches just look at is at the final result. Just like what people look at trophies. Right?
Yeah.
If Torres plays in a Champions League final, well, yeah, he that's
he played what 10-15 minutes in the final. He played the whole extra time, something like that.
He didn't kick any penalties or something.
No, he didn't take a penalty. But the thing is, well, Puyol, he's another absentee. But the problem I see is the knock will be there. The same old story with Spain, just like Barcelona. The knock will be there. We know that they will try to possess the ball. They will possess the ball, but they're susceptible on counter-attacks. They have some very slow defenders, centre backs. You see, Jordi Alba. I'm not convinced by him at all.
Ramos.
Well, Ramos is speedy at least.
Let me try to keep that straight for you.
Ramos is speedy at least, right?
Yeah.
But I talk about the centre backs, basically Jordi Alba and PK, a little bit slow, you know, really in form. Shakira like Shabim, a little bit distracted. So they're susceptible in the counter attack, as far as I see, and they could have a lot of knocking in and around the box, but the finishing touch might be missing because Llorente is not that deadly striker. And well, Torres is Torres. And well, you know, I don't know if he played Negredo. He started Negredo in the last friendly against China.
Yeah.
That didn't really work out. And I think this next boy, Juan Fran, he might get a run up front. But I definitely think most likely he's going to be Torres. But two Fernando Torres, Llorente and Fernando Torres playing forward for Spain.
Alright. Well, sports fan, you hear the sports reel. We spoke about France and Spain thus far. We're going to go for a quick commercial break. We have lots of sponsors now, but you know, I mean, we're coming back soon. We're going to talk about the Netherlands, the Italy.
And we going, and before the episode done, we're going on record with our predictions. We're going on record with predictions. So later on, or they could blast up the page and say who talk. You know what I mean? And who you know?
Yeah. What's up?